I finally beat it.
Let's go!
I am a big fan of Luigi. For over 25 years, gamers and non-gamers alike have loved Mario, while his brother took the backseat in just about every one of his endeavors. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon for Nintendo 3DS passes the mic over to Luigi, and I am more than delighted that Nintendo succeeded in making him shine in this starring role. Even if this year hasn't been dubbed the Year of Luigi, Dark Moon is one of the most rewarding experiences you will ever find on Nintendo 3DS. In this game, the Dark Moon has mysteriously been shattered into pieces, causing the ghosts of Evershade Valley to run amok. Armed with nothing but a flashlight and Professor EGAT's newest ghost capturing device, the Poltergust 5000, it's up to you as Luigi to investigate, capture ghosts, and recover the pieces of the Dark Moon to bring peace to Evershade Valley once again. Compared to the last game, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon has just the right touch of horror without turning the game into something like a survival horror game or a haunted house. In fact, Dark Moon is more about exploration and taking in the sights. You are finally given freedom to explore a room instead of taking a blind leap of faith into a room covered in a thick blanket of darkness. Dark Moon's art style is much more delightful and colorful than that of the original Luigi's Mansion. Personally, to make the common and basic ghost the color green is an excellent change to the art style. Green is reminiscent of Ghostbusters and just about anything else associated to paranormal activity. Plus, green fits Luigi in more ways than one. Speaking of ghosts, each kind encountered just bursts with personality. Greenies are often the most mischievous of all the ghosts encountered, red slammers are the most irritable and brutal, and the polterpups are the most playful and tend to do things they may not have really intended to do. What I also found to be a nice improvement is the musical score, especially since they added theremin sounds reminds me of the earlier years of the Doctor Who series. Again, it contributes to the game having just the right amount of horror and eeriness without turning the whole game into a horror experience. Playing this game requires two things from the player. First is intuition. It's up to the player to understand the given objects, mechanics, and environment of each room in each mansion and use them to their advantage in order to progress. Players will eventually find out that Luigi's vacuum and flashlight turned out to be much more useful than initially expected. The Poltergust 5000 can additionally be used, for example, to spin a ceiling fan to reach a door key, hold a bucket to fill up with water to water plants, hold a chunk of spiderweb to set on fire and clear paths blocked by bigger spiderwebs, and fire a spiked plant at a man-eating plant to defeat it. Moreover, during missions where you escort Toad, you'll have to accommodate for his needs as well. For instance, since Toad is afraid of water, you'll have to carry him across with your vacuum. Capturing ghosts requires timing and strategy, but is still where you'll have the most fun in Dark Moon. There are several types of ghosts you'll encounter, and each has a different means of causing trouble for Luigi. The blue hider ghosts can only be found by searching vases, closets, drawers, and other furniture, while magenta-colored sneaker ghosts can sneak up from behind and scare Luigi out of capturing other ghosts. And when it comes to stunning ghosts with your flashlight, it's all about timing your flashes just right. After all, some ghosts are capable of using objects such as pots and pans, medieval shields, and even sunglasses to protect themselves from your flashlight. The flashlight is also used to activate special circular panels that open barred doors and safes, revealing hidden treasure and new areas to explore. Simple to understand but still important, the second thing required from the player is patience. Especially since you may not do so right away or on the first try, it does feel good when you finally discover that alternate route to the room where a certain ghost is, or when you finally come up with a special tactic or battle plan to beat one of the game's thrilling and nicely designed boss stages. Since we're still talking about the main quest, here are some other gameplay mechanics. Anytime you play a mission, the money you collect is good towards upgrades that make your Poltergust more powerful and extend the life of your Dark Light. Besides boss missions, there's a golden bone hidden somewhere in each mission. If you find it, the Polterpup can take it and wake you up to continue the mission when your HP hits 0. You can use your Dark Light device to reveal hidden objects and make paintings come to life. When examining security camera pictures or crossing high beams, you can use either the circle pad or 3DS gyro sensor to do the job, but using the gyro sensor feels more natural and less sensitive to the hands. In addition to the 20+ hour Dark Moon quest, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon has plenty of stuff to do. You can unlock bonus missions by capturing all the Boo Ghosts in each mansion. You can search for gems scattered throughout each mansion. And best of all, you can take on a special challenge mode called ScareScraper with 3 game variants. A standard ghost capturing hunter mode, a rush mode in which you find the exit to each floor before time runs out, and a polterpup mode where you track down and capture polterpup ghosts on each floor. I have so much fun playing this game online that the only other 3DS game that has online this fun is Mario Kart 7. You can play ScareScraper on 3 difficulty levels and 3 different numbered floors to stop on, all of which can be played online via local wireless connection or by yourself. But ScareScraper is so highly emphasized on co-op multiplayer that you will barely pass a single floor going solo. And besides, going solo just isn't as fun. There are a couple of problems that I had with the game, but none of them hurt the game at all. The game would run at different frame rates depending on the cutscene you're watching or how complex the room you're currently in is. Combining movement and directional aim into one on the circle pad is a huge improvement over the GameCube's dual analog stick controls. But having Luigi run when pushing the circle pad all the way in one direction would have been better, instead of holding down the B button to do it. But still, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is one of the best 3DS games I have played. Nintendo has done excellently in letting Luigi shine in his own game. I urge every viewer and reader of this review to go out and buy it. Not just because it's the Year of Luigi, but also because it's one of the best 3DS games you will ever own. And that's why Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, rated E for crude humor and mild cartoon violence, gets an outstanding 9.5 out of 10.